All right, Bears Nation, let's get into it. Bears had a very important game last night. Obviously, wasn't a must-win as far as getting to playoffs, but we all know it's the Bears-Packers rivalry, so we needed to win to take hold of the division, which we did. But anyways, let's get into it. This is your Bears Game 15 recap, and in Game 15, the Bears get the win over the Green Bay Packers in overtime, 22-16. Improving the Bears' record to 11-4 now. We now take control of the NFC North Division. Just need to win out, or just need to win one more game, or get some help with losses, and we win the division for the first time in a long time. Anyways, let's get into them stats. Obviously, defensively, we only had one takeaway, and that was a forced fumble in the third quarter by Nahshon Wright, and that fumble was recovered by Tremaine Edmunds. And that fumble was recovered by a returning Tremaine Edmunds, who hadn't played in I think the last 4 or 5 games, something like that. And then the Bears defense also had 2 sacks on the day. Sorry, guys, I forgot who got the sacks. The Bears defense also had 2 sacks on the day. Them sacks were 1 sack by my boy Montez Sweat, a half sack by Austin Booker, and a half sack by TJ Edwards. Should have been 1 or 2 more, but should have been another one, but Austin Booker got a penalty on roughing the passer. Led with his helmet, but anyways, it is what it is there. Anyways, your leading tackler was shared by 2 people, which was Kevin Byard III and TJ Edwards, with 5 tackles apiece. Offensively, our leading receiver was DJ Moore with 5 receptions, 97 yards, and a touchdown, which was the game-winning touchdown in overtime. Our rookie running back Kyle Monangai added in 43 yards receiving, and then Olamide Zaccheaus added in 33 yards receiving, and then our other touchdown receiving was by our undrafted rookie, who just got called up this week because of the injuries to Luther Burden and Rome Odunze. But our other touchdown receiving was our undrafted rookie, who just got called up this week, Jahadi Walker. So, yep, our other touchdown was by our undrafted rookie, Jahadi Walker. The leading rusher for the Bears was DeAndre Swift with 58 yards. Our leading rusher for the Chicago Bears was DeAndre Swift with 58 yards rushing. And then our rookie running back, Kyle Monangai, on top of having 43 yards receiving, added in 50 yards rushing. Caleb Williams was 19 of 34. Caleb Williams was 19 of 34 for 250 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and no sacks. There was no rushing touchdowns on the ground for the Bears last night. It was just 2 touchdowns for there. But anyways, very cold and windy there last night as you watch the game. Heaters went out on the Green Bay side. Stuff was blowing all over the field. But anyways, your defensive player of the game is going to be TJ Edwards with 5 tackles and a half a sack. I'm going to give offensive player and overall player of the game to 2 guys. First and foremost, the guy who won it for us. I'm going to give offensive player and overall player of the game to the 2 guys who basically won it for us. And that is, first up, DJ Moore with 5 receptions, 97 yards, in the game-winning touchdown. And the other guy who gets offensive player and overall player of the game is our quarterback, Caleb Williams, 19 of 34. Another guy who gets offensive player and overall player of the game is our quarterback, Caleb Williams, 19 of 34, 250 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, no sacks. Bears' next game is next Sunday night at the San Francisco 49ers. Simple as this, guys. Win, win the division. But with that being said, guys, what a heck of a game last night. My emotions were all over the place. I'm pretty sure I puked in my mouth about 4 times. I'm pretty sure I puked in my mouth about 45,000 times. But anyways, had no business winning that game, but we did. Go Bears. Now today we need, guys, unfortunately, I don't have a problem rooting for this team, but I don't ever want to root for Aaron Rodgers. But unfortunately, guys, today, with that win last day, we have to hope for an Aaron Rodgers magical day today with the Steelers, and that Aaron Rodgers just do what he's always done in the past with the Packers and carve up the Lions, baby. Because if he can do that, the Bears clinch a playoff spot today. But anyways, like I said, Bears' next game is, I will update you later in the day with a short little video with if the Lions lose, but that game's a late game this afternoon. But anyways, like I said, Bears' next game is next Sunday at the San Francisco 49ers. But as always, I'm going to first say before I end this video, go Steelers today, go Vikings on Thursday, and go Chicago, bear down, boys and girls. Heck yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, Green Bay sucks. Green Bay sucks.